What's good, my people? We are definitely back again for another reaction on this here BrBpTV. Be real, be positive television, brothers and sisters. Big up all yourself for definitely jumping by on this here reaction video, guys. I'm your boy Mr. Leaks, guys, and let's get into the vibrations right there. So apparently this is the reigning Miss Mother Queen pageant individual in St. Martin. She's the reigning one right there, who I think won last year. And of course, she's gonna give a viewpoint on that of the reactions that has been stated in the Nature Isle. Well, not in the Nature Isle, but of the Nature Isle of the Caribbean representative right there. She's gonna give her views on HENDRICA, brothers and sisters. And I see this is entitling bullying, so it's gonna be an interesting one. Let us get into it right there. Play.
Start, and whoever comes in, whenever they see this, they will see it. Okay, so as we all know, Saturday coming is the Miss International Elegant Mother Queen pageant that will be held in Bel Air Community Center.
She mentioned, as we all know. You're right. As a result of HENDRICA, that's why we all know when it's going to take place. So big up to HENDRICA for that.
As reigning queen of the foundation, I just want to put in my 2 cents about the whole situation that is happening around Miss Dominica, Miss HENDRICA Smith. Today I got a bit emotional because I don't understand how we want our children to do any better when we as adults ain't doing better.
True.
It is so crazy and amazing to see grown-ass people bullying another human. Like, I don't even know how to explain. I don't even know how to explain the level of this bullying against Miss HENDRICA Smith. Okay? And one thing for me about pageantry isn't all about confidence. You don't have to have confidence to go in pageantry. For me, what pageantry has...
To me, you have to have a confidence, especially for you to answer questions. When you're going in front of the stage, you have to be, confident in self, or you'll be nervous. And of course, people will definitely see your nervousness right there. And of course, you have to have talent, you have to have skill set. So I think pageantry is a bit more than saying, oh, it's not about confidence. It has, I think confidence is the basis of it, but it could be wrong, guys. What are your thoughts?
Help me with is unlocking my confidence.
You're still saying you're unlocking your confidence at the same time, so it has everything to do with confidence. True or false?
Okay, that is what it can help you do. Unlock your confidence. Somebody can be so self-insecure, and by going up into pageantry, they can become feel good about themselves. Okay,
I get what she's saying now. I get what she's saying. It takes faith. You can be nervous and whatnot, but in doing pageantry, I guess, as a result of, having the confidence and poise and learning how to walk and these kind of things there. And of course, of self, taking care of yourself. One of the things that I always notice that people in pageantry, especially the girls, well, I think that like guys don't mean pageantry, I don't know. But the girls, they tend to take care of themselves. Supermodels and these kind of people there. Real models, they're brothers and sisters, not those new age models I'm talking about, but the real ones, brothers and sisters, they tend to take care of themselves, and it gives them a better confidence. Of course, this is one of the reasons why individuals always say, if you go to the gym and exercise, no matter how you feeling about yourself, if you're overweight, once you hit the gym, nobody has to encourage you or nothing like that. You go to the gym and you get better, you will start feeling better about yourself. That's true. You look better, so you feel confident in yourself and how you look. So that is a very good one right there. Anyways.
All right. We don't know. Well, I know the reason why she's taking part. She know the reason why she's taking part. I don't see why the passion about the girl, about the young lady, should be reaching to such extreme that they circulating videos about the young lady.
No, I agree with you in that regard, in terms of, bashing the lady and whatnot. Now, I don't think people are bashing her. I think people are reacting to what she has already put out. Just like, what's his name again? Suki. Just like Suki coming and say, fellas doing all these things and saying all these things about him. But you acted a certain way. This is what you call cause and effect. So if you have a cause and you're doing craziness in society, as an adult, as a forward-thinking adult, or supposedly forward-thinking adult, and you're doing things in society, obviously they must come out up. It's just like when you're in politics, and you trying your best to maybe pretend you are the best person, but then people look at your past and see how terrible you were, especially if you were wicked, and you have no remorse for that, and you want to come and represent the people. So it's a very interesting scope. Everything you do, especially when it comes into the public eye, people are going to scrutinize your past to see if you actually are fit for that which you are trying to do. Pageantry, like you say, it has a sense of poise to it. And then we've seen certain things of Hendrika back in the day. It makes you wonder if this is a joke or not. You know, it makes you wonder. So I would understand the cause and effect why people are reacting that way to Hendrika, because there are videos out there for doing craziness.
Okay, there is a lady on the property videotaped the young woman's foot yesterday or day before.
I really checked it. Who was that person who did that? So apparently the lady that taking care of her supposedly is the one who filmed the foot. Checking, Lord, what going on there? That is something else.
Yesterday, and have it circulating and saying that it's one of the contestants that did that, whereas it's not any of the contestants that did that. Okay.
So she lying then. That's interesting, eh?
Just need to stop on a serious note. Okay, because she's human, and most of all, you are out there bashing her. I sure bet none of you can't do what she's doing. She's stepping up for something for her.
For herself, I agree.
Doing it for she ain't doing it for all you. All right, it needs to stop.
But as an individual who goes out there who flagging the Dominican flag, the other people who were born in Dominica feel a sentiment of entitlement to that. So although she might go out there for herself as a Dominican representing herself as a Dominican, then she waving that flag also brings in that scope of community from the Dominican community. So when persons see different things, you can understand cause and effect. You check, she waving the flag. So hey,
it was okay at the beginning, but now people literally stopping on the road, taking pictures of the girl and posting all kind of stupidness on top
man, that is something else.
Of it. Come on, man.
Yeah, all you stretch it there, all you stretch it there for real. I think it's little videos here and there, all you doing, and all you kicking off and whatnot because of, knowing her in the past. But for her to be walking on the road and people taking pictures, click, clack, and boy, all you doing too much, Gassa.
For grown people, what are you getting out of it? Tell me, what are you getting out of it?
They getting a kicks here. That's what they getting out of it. But I understand your sentiment.
I'm just trying to watch my mouth, watch my language, because I still represent him. But
so when you don't represent you can stop your dirty ways. That's the problem I have, especially when they come talking about women going in pageantry and they exercise in the gym and all those kind of things there. And then after the pageantry is over, where they portray themselves, hey, I need to stay fit and healthy, that's what I'm advocating for. And then 2, 3, 4, not even all that. A year later, you wonder if these persons were ever in pageantry, they just let go themselves. I know some individuals who were supermodels and this kind of things there, and then they just let go themselves. You wonder, what on earth? Who is that? So
it needs to stop. If you don't have nothing good to say, just don't say nothing.
I don't agree with that, no. Sometimes people need to know. People need to know some negative things too. What is this? Teletubby land, no? What nonsense is that? If you have nothing good to say, you should say what needs to be said. Maybe not try to insult people and this kind of things there, but if persons have a dirty ways, say, hey bro, stop your dirty ways. Not true. I could be wrong. What are your thoughts, guys?
Don't say, I'll keep it to yourself. Okay? But what you have to be circulate. She has a feeling,
Yeah, that's
She has
true.
feelings. And I sure bet if there was anyone, your daughter, your sister, your mother,
I agree.
whatever, I wanna like it. So why do it for somebody else?
I agree.
Why do it for somebody else?
But I think the reason why people are doing this is because of the past. That's what people tend to focus on. The past, the individual, the craziness that the individuals were doing. It's kind of like the individuals who were involved in the adult industry. And a lot of them, I find it difficult for fellas to take them serious. They might change at the present, but they have a past. So what fellas might want them for, they might want a committed, loyal relationship. Whereas knowing everybody, I've seen certain things about you, they would be like, I might pretend like I'm giving you that so you can give me something in return because I know you are good at this very thing. So the past does have a part to play in it. This is why, and then again, sometimes you don't know how individuals grow up, the struggles that individuals grow up in. But as an adult, and then again, it still comes back to trauma. The trauma that individuals have, but then as an adult, we are still responsible and accountable for ourselves. It is up to us to then seek help, get counseling. These things are out there, whether you don't find it in your country, but you find it online. One of the individuals actually messaged me for me to do a promo for them, and I did a promo on my US channel, but they never indicated for me to do one in Dominica. But it has it out there where you can seek therapy help online. Anyways, let's continue.
Why I don't come and take her place and do it if it's so bad and so good? Come and do it then.
I agree. Yep.
Going up for pageantry is not easy.
Nope.
Okay, it takes a lot.
Guts. Because you're putting yourself out there. And especially when you put yourself out there in swimsuit. Ay. Wait, Hendrika can't go swimsuit. Hendrika, well, let me leave that alone. Let's continue.
It takes a lot. And the fact that she signed up to
put herself out there,
reach here to do the pageant. Yes, they may have, they say, oh, they don't want her to represent. But at the end of the day, they could do something for her.
True.
Maybe she's insecure about herself, and after the pageant,
Hendrika not insecure about herself at all, no? Remember the video of Hendrika shaking her leg? I don't know if she was trying to twerk, but the leg alone that was Hendrika. What? You out there with Rio? Rio singing, some kind of thing Rio singing. And Hendrika out there by herself in the middle of the crowd, and she doing this craziness there. So I don't think she insecure about herself at all, no? Or maybe she does don't care. That self is God's sweet. Hey. So hey,
she can become somebody different. Okay? But if you be positive, if you try to empower her, alright? But breaking down somebody, bullying somebody, saying all kind of nasty shit about the person, what help is that doing to the person?
I agree, but sometimes some people need this kind of things, They need this kind of things. I'm not saying that she needs it, but some people actually need that type of pressure because they will never learn. They will never learn, brothers and sisters. They need that type of pressure. We always saying, everybody, let's be positive, positive, positive. If positive was the only thing, brothers and sisters, we'll live in a failed society. A failed society. And I'm talking about the human mind, not the economy, The human mind. Because everybody think is la la land, we in Teletubby, we tell it la 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 la. Just jumping up and down and prancing, man. You need the negatives in life. You see them trees outside there? A tree doesn't bear fruit unless it goes through the grind of the soil. And trust me, sometimes this soil is very hard, but it has to make its way out. You see how them seedlings so soft, and the hard clay soil some of them have to go through, and they end up bursting through that. Sometimes it's necessary, because if this tree never grew through this grind, most times they end up dying. So sometimes these things are very important. Everybody positive, positive, positive. You need the yin and the yang. You need the positive and you need the negative. That's how energy is formed in the first place. That's how tornado and cycles are formed. Negative ions, negative and positive ions colliding with each other, making a vortex and causing chaos. Brothers and sisters, that is energy right there.
Tell me. We grown people, we need to stop sometimes. Well, not sometimes. We need to stop all the times. Okay? We need to stop. We need to stop. All right? It's just the negativity that is killing me. If all you don't have nothing good to say, just don't say nothing. Why are you bashing the girl like that for? What if?
But criticism, like I said, there's a difference between just constantly bashing the woman and this kind of things. I understand the things that she has done in the past, but at the present moment, you can criticize her, but make sure it's constructive criticism. You know, especially her trying to do something in the present. The past isn't forgotten, no. But if you see somebody trying something and they're elevating outside of their past, then hey, you can encourage them to help them.
That's what she did in her country. She did. She's here now. She's trying to become something. She wants to become something. Let the woman be. Let the young lady be. It is a pageantry to empower women. We don't have to be a size 0. We don't have to be looking 100% in the...
What size is Hendrika? For real, guys. I know it kind of sounds like a funny question, but what is Hendrika's size? Huh? Because I don't think Hendrika is a 1, you know. I don't think so. Hendrika's small. Hopefully she said Martin she can eat some KFC and stuff. Get a little 1 pound or something. I don't know. But as she said that size there, I'm thinking to myself, what size is Hendrika? Huh.
Facing in the ways is to empower mothers, is to empower women.
And she's a mother again, we? Poor you mad.
Okay? So please, I beg all you out there who just spread it. If I don't want to help her, I don't have to help her. If I don't want to help her. But if I want to help her, genuinely, help. But don't be out there bashing the girl, saying all kind of nastiness about the girl. She's human. All right, I just had enough of it. I just had to come out here and just let it up because I don't find it fair. I don't find it fair at all. Okay? It hurt me today to see that somebody, when they see Miss Dominica, they ran out, okay, and taking pictures. For what?
Well, she's a celebrity, eh? They always say bad news is still news, good news and bad news is still news. Both, so hey, enjoy your celebrity. I mean, it has a kind of a thing to it, eh? But because the others out there, nobody running out for them. But when people see Hendrika, people running out, so hey, that itself can build a confidence as well, eh? It doesn't matter for what reason, but hey, it's how you take it, eh?
Okay? They come in smiling as if they mean well, but behind she back they talking all kind of crap.
That's
Why?
something else. That's one of the things that I don't like of individuals. When they talking, they come in your face and they nice and dandy, all this kind of things there. I remember back in the day, a lot of people used to do that. Maybe people doing that now, I just don't care. But I remember back in the day when people used to be nice and dandy with me, and the thing is, people don't know who my friends are. I'm sure most of you have no clue. You probably think I'm the only one there. I have a lot of friends, you know. I have a lot of friends. Real friends, brothers and sisters. Real friends I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, I remember individuals used to talk nice with me and they go in behind my back, behind my friends, and then some of the times my friends overhearing them saying certain things, and they come back and tell me. And the next time the person meeting me and they nice and dandy, but I pretending I don't know what you say because you have no clue what I know about what you say. Just like when a number of persons when I was inside pre-Hollywood, let's just say that I was pre-Hollywood in the headquarters, and a number of persons were saying a number of things on social media. So what people were doing, they were screenshotting the stuff and sending it to me. They were literally screenshotting the stuff and sending it to me. A particular girl in Portsmouth, she has no idea. She said all kinds of things, man. She meeting me, when she see me, she trying to hug me. I myself hugging her, you know, because I'm making sure she has no clue that I know. But my mind is there steady on that person, knowing the kind of things that person was saying. Like they feel free, hey, to finally say something about Mr. Alex. But they don't know I know. So that is my problem for a number of persons. But they can talk, you know. It'll always come back to me. But unfortunately, not everybody have these kind of friends that I tend to have. So that's why even when Suki talking about people doing things in darkness, I have a lot of friends, vibes in all kind of things, man. But my friends will never go out there and say, hey, Miss Telex was choking somebody or beating somebody up or those kind of things. I never do. They mind me. Well, when I was young, I was but I know a story. But they will never go out there and make tales because I know the people that I associate with. I know the people I associate with. That's why you wouldn't hear anything. Just like Chadwick, aka what's his name again? The Black Panther. Chadwick, we never knew Chadwick had cancer. Never. His friends knew, but they never sold him out to make a quick buck, and they could have made a lot of money on that, saying Chadwick has cancer. We just heard him and pass away from cancer. Nobody knew. That is friends, brothers and sisters. That is the kind of friends you need to have.
What did she do to you? She didn't do you nothing. So why are you doing that? Remember, what goes around comes around.
That's true.
Hey, what?
When people do you bad, that's true, you know. When people do you bad or despise you in certain ways, it'll always come back around to meet them. You don't have to do them anything, you know, guys. You just, you know, you survive it and you just continue.
What goes around comes around. So I be careful. Continue. Just continue. Alright? Remember.
You continue now. Stop before it comes around. Don't continue, brothers and sisters. Stop your dirty ways before it continues.
Remember, I have sisters, I have daughters.
True. I remember a particular story about a particular government official in Africa. He was doing serious corruption in the place. Serious corruption in Africa. He died. He died. And his children took over. Right now, his children are in jail for the cause of continuing what their father did. So although he didn't face what do you call that again? Although he didn't face justice for what he did, his children paid the price for what he did. They're in jail now, about to rot. I think one get 30 something years, the other one get 40 something. No, 30 and 20 something years. That's why warning officials in Dominica, what goes around comes around true. Or you might be, oh, let's go around and do things to Dominican people. You might not face it, but bear in mind, your children might. Your children, if you don't face it, your children will. Interesting.
One thing with karma and one thing with God. Don't mess around. Don't mess around. I hope that she puts out her best out there.
Me too.
I hope she does her best. And whether she wins or not.
No, we want her to win. We want her to win. Not about not. There have been too much things that people say out there for her not to win this competition. She should put her her bestest foot forward. She should put her most bestest foot forward and win that competition so the naysayers can hush them out.
She deserves applause for pushing, for being persevering. Okay?
Despite the odds, when nobody else seems to have wanted to help her. When she herself was complaining about individuals being sent monies and she not receiving that monies. Interesting.
Because a lot of us sitting down on our backside and won't be able to not even hold a mic, won't be able to step on a stage because it's not easy. They get stage fright.
I remember back in the day when I was young. When I was younger, I was getting into that vibrations, man. The first time I just remember me, first time holding a mic, man, in front of a crowd. Brethrens, I don't know where sweat come out there, but I was dripping like the rivers of Jordan, man. I've never seen the rivers of Jordan. It just sounds nice, man. But I was wet. Yes, man. I was sweating, man. Cold sweat take me. Cold sweat take me. But I start to do my thing. And then, I just, And then at the end of it, people start to applaud and stand up and all kind of things, man. It was really dope. But I just went there and I have the mic, man. I was just waiting for the music to start. Man, I will never forget. Boy, I was sweating, boy. Yes, man. So it takes guts to do them things there. So kudos to Hendrika for taking the guts.
It is
taking the guts, having the guts.
It's not easy. Alright? On that note, come out Saturday, May 13th to Bel Air Community.
20th.
All right. On that note, come out Saturday, May 13th to Bel Air Community Center. We have Miss St. Martin represent our beautiful island.
Now, Dominica beating Mamselle. Beating Mamselle, clean.
He also is going to give you all a show that you don't want to miss. We have Miss Guyana. We have Miss Grenada. We have Dominican Republic. And listen, they are all wonderful ladies. Wonderful, wonderful, and each their own way. They are wonderful ladies.
And it's funny that I saw certain things about some of the other ladies, but I'm not hearing any country talking about them. Maybe the ladies in the other countries carry themselves a bit differently in their countries and stuff. Not much people know about them, so maybe that's why. But I mean, HENDRICA was like all over the place and making people laugh when she go on stage and dancing Triple K and all kind of thing. And she danced in Rio and just doing things, so maybe that's why, especially when Dominica is much smaller. So I'm guessing that's probably why you know, people get a bit more known when they're doing certain things in Dominica. So
all right, so come up, rep your flag, come enjoy the show. The next is Mother's Day, okay? And
anyways, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there who's gonna be watching the vlogs, the reactions and the vlogs and stuff. By the way, guys, I'm gonna be dropping a number of vlogs as well, so definitely tune in into the vibrations. I'm gonna be stopping the reactions today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing any more during the time. We might see if I feel led by the spirit. But brothers and sisters, look out for St. Lucia vibrations. We're actually heading down there, so that should be fun. Okay, brothers and sisters, that should be fun for the jazz and arts down there in St. Lucia. Big up the organizers who, you know, whatnot, blah blah blah. But yes, brothers and sisters, yeah, tune in for more vibrations. Most likely you'll see more vibes, you know, vlog vibes more on Mr. Leaks Vlog. So if you've not subscribed to the channel, go and subscribe to the channel now. Subscribe to the channel, Mr. Leaks Vlogs. You will get more vibrations, and of course I will drop some of the performances and stuff on this here BrBpTV as well. You guys know I roll already. I know a number of persons are looking for Saturday. We might see some of the African individuals rocking it out, man. We'll see the vibes, man. Anyways, if you want to stay right there, give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notification so you can get more videos as they tend to come through. And of course, with that said, guys, I will see you guys in the next reaction video. Be real, be positive.